All right, crazy final sequence, tons of opinions flying left and right. Was Hackett an idiot? Was this actually smart? What do we think about this insane situation? Well, let's talk about it. So here is the situation. We have 59 seconds left. It's a 4th down and 5, and it's a 64-yard field goal from here. So ideally, you would like to get a little closer, but it's a 4th down. If you don't get the 1st down, the ball game is essentially over. You do have 3 timeouts left, so you still would have a chance if you hurry up and don't get the 1st down. So that's another X factor here. Instead, the Broncos decide to burn 40 seconds off the clock. So it's going to be right here when they take the timeout. So that's the first decision they make because they're going to kick the field goal. And I have to say, if you're going to kick the field goal, this part of the play makes 100% sense. Kill as much clock as possible before kicking the field goal because you're basically saying this is going to be our last chance. I totally understand the logic here. It would be a horrible decision if you're going to go for it, but if you're going to kick the field goal, I do understand killing the 40 seconds. To me, the question is, should you kick the field goal or should you go for it? Now, killing 40 seconds does mean that you don't really have another chance if you miss the field goal, because as it stands right now, 3 timeouts left. If there was a minute left, maybe you could get the ball with 30 seconds left, needing a field goal later on, but I think it's worth it to kill the clock and not give Seattle a chance of their own if you were to make it right away. However, let's go over to the field goal now, because to me, that's the more interesting question. Should they have kicked this field goal or should they have gone for it? Well, we can kind of look at analytics, but not exactly. So this is what the 4th down decision bot says. It says that you should go for it, but you should also look at the actual numbers themselves. On field goals up to a certain length, it actually calculates at 0%. So for the field goal attempt, it says 0 right here, meaning for that part of the play, it is a small sample size. You might have to look at the kicker themselves and kind of take that into account. So that we don't really know. But what we do know is what are the chances of you winning if you go for it. That stuff we do have numbers for. And you have about a 34% chance to win if you go for it. So really the question becomes, do you think you have better than a 34% chance of winning the football game if you kick the field goal? An important note, that's not quite the same thing as do you have better than a 34% chance of making the field goal, because there is a chance you make the field goal and still lose, albeit a very small chance. And to me, 64 yards, that's a long field goal. So long, in fact, it's happened 2 times. There was the Justin Tucker 66 game winner last year, and then Matt Prater had a 64-yard field goal. So that's the 2. Those are the 2. And one of those was in Denver, which, there's altitude there that helps you out. So it's only happened 1 time, and that other time was in a dome. So this would be one of the best kicks of all time if it went through. I just think that you have to go for it there. So to me, that's what I would have done. But what would you do? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from you. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.